How to clear management aptitude test with a very good percentage. Here I'm going to give a tips how to clear the MAT examination in a simple and easy fashion. If you follow this, I promise you that you can clear the MAT exam with a good percentage and you will be getting an admission in very good MBA college management school. So regarding MAT 2025 structure, so there are five sections available. Also 30 MCQ for each sections. Altogether, it is 150. So total 150 questions will be there. So what are the major content which are included in the exam pattern? Like language comprehension. We call it as reading comprehension. Then intelligence and critical reasoning. Later on, mathematical skills. Then data analysis and sufficiency. Last part is economic and business environment. It is also known as Indian and global environment. So weightage of this, the last session, that is comparatively less. I'll let you know why it is less. Moving further, how many questions are included in this examination? As I told you that there are five sections and 30 questions. Altogether, it is 150 questions will be there. That means 150 marks. Each questions carries 1 mark. Duration is 2 hours. That means 120 minutes. So marking scheme will be like plus one marks for the right answer. Also, there is negative marking system. For each negative marking, there is a penalty of minus 0.25. Like if you did not attempt any question, no problem. You will not get negative marks instead of the 0 marks. Scoring notes, economic and business environment section is not included in your composite percentage. So that means focus on other four sections for boosting up the percentage. That's what I mentioned you that why the last section, economic and business environment, has less weightage. Yeah, that is the reason. So focus on other session and parallelly you can read this topic also. Let us discuss individual segments. What are the major thing you need to focus on each section? Coming to the first section, that is language comprehension. It is also known as reading comprehension. Try to analyze questions from a longer and a shorter paragraph. So logically, you have to answer it. Don't read completely and waste your time. So you apply some certain strategy to find out the right answer. Another important thing is para jumbles, sentence completion, idioms, and phrases that you have to focus. You should have a good verbal ability skills. Vocabulary, try to read the newspaper daily. You should have a good vocabulary. You should know synonyms, antonyms, one word substitution, etc. Also, you should good in grammar, error spotting out the errors. Try to understand SVO pattern. You should know the passive question tag, active voice, passive voice, the article. Okay. Then sentence formation, sentence correction, fill in the blanks. Those things you have to focus more. That is regarding language comprehension. Other section is intelligent and critical reasoning. It is very important for all the competitive examination. So like a direction. Suppose a person starts from point A to north direction. Later, he turns towards right direction. Then again, he came back to east direction. Now, what is the distance between the point A when he start and the point when he reached that east point? So try to draw the diagram. You should know about the direction north, east, south, west. Accordingly, you try to manage it. Blood relation. A said that, and the A said that the third person B is brother-in-law of A, something like that. So hope you understood. So there is a long statement. You should split up the long statement and identify the right answer. Then seating arrangement. So A is 3 seats behind C. Then C is 4 seats behind D. Then what could be the like how many chairs are behind A and B? Like that, some questions will be there. That just an example I told you, but I have seen so many questions in the competitive examination. Statements and conclusion. One statement and a four conclusion. Which is the best conclusion you need to identify? Then assertion and reason. Then cause and effect relation. So try to understand and apply your logic and identify the right answer. So then I'm not recommending these point at the beginning. At the beginning, if you read, your time will be lost because you don't have that much of time, right? So better you identify the questions which you can manage it fastly. Classifications, pattern and puzzles and idioms, those things you have to focus more. Better once you completed all the questions, you can come back to these questions because otherwise your time will be lost. So mathematical skills are comparatively easy only. You should know the fundamental arithmetic. You can refer the CBSE textbooks once again. Okay, percentage calculation, ratios and mixtures, time and work, profit and loss, simple interest and compound interest, pipe and cistern, speed and distance. These are the most commonly asked questions for every campus placement as well as the CAT, MAT, all the management related examination. Geometry and mensuration. Then algebra, trigonometry. You should be good in trigonometry. Try to draw, note down all the points related to trigonometry. So make a like a habit of putting the sticky note on your wall. As soon as you are getting up, if you read that particular points in the wall on the wall, so definitely that will help you to memorize, because trigonometry, so many relations are there. Sine 2 theta, 2 sine a, sine theta cos theta, like that is so many relations. Sine a plus b, cos a plus b, many more relations identified. Similarly, like geometry also, area, then volume. What is the volume of the sphere? What is the surface area? Surface area of the sphere? 4 pi r square. Volume 4 by 3 pi r cube. So please remember those important equations. From that equation only you can identify. So I recommend you that if you are good in mathematics, if you had a science background, if you had a mathematical background, try to attempt these questions very fastly. You will be getting the answer very fastly compared to this critical reasoning. Critical reasoning is quite difficult, especially what I am trying to say, or according to me, critical reasoning is bit lengthier and complicated compared to mathematical skills. Mathematical skills, those who are interested in solving the mathematical problem, that will be really easy. Okay, so according to for my case, I'll be solving mathematics first, then I'll go back to reasoning. Usually, I do in the same fashion. Data analysis and sufficiency in the this is regarding the statistics, and you should, because as a manager you should have a good idea about analyzing the graphs. So interpretation of tables, from the table you will may get the questions. From the bar diagram, pie diagram, line chart will be given. Based upon that, you will be getting questions. So mixed graphs also will be there. Then caselet. These are the common type of questions which you can expect in the MAT examination. Data comparison and data sufficiency, that is also one of the most important thing. So you may get a 3 to 4 sentences with so many data, percentage, number, everything. You may get a questions based upon this particular data and data availability. Economic and business environment, current affairs, then static GK, Indian and global economic concept, business tools and account, not scored in percentage. Okay, this won't be considered for the percentage, but it is required. Try to attempt this question also. So start preparation. Step number one, foundation and concept clarity. Begin with the high frequency topics in each sections. For example, percentage, seating, chart, etc. Also, use the different sources like World Power Made Easy for vocabulary. Then R.S. Agarwal textbook for reasoning. Combo of quantitative books for mathematics. Current affairs summaries for GK. Apart from that, you have to refer some good websites. If you refer some good website, obviously that will help you for like solving more problem, and you can at least, I'm not saying that you have to buy all the books, at least 2 or 3 books should be procured or purchased. You can online via Amazon or any other online or offline, you can purchase it and you can start working on it daily. You can now already call for application, now you can start preparation, and you can put up the important formula. You can keep display the same thing on your wall nearby your study table. Okay, then practice with the past papers. Yeah, you should have a habit of cultivating to understand the model. What kind of questions will be asked? Try to do the demo test by yourself. Solve previous year math papers, and it's available online. So if you refer the website of AIMA or College Dunia, you will be getting the math previous year question papers. And frequently they are conducting the examination once in 3 months. You are and time yourself to develop a speed and accuracy. That is most important. Both place matters, speed as well as accuracy. Similarly, third point is target the topic drills. Identify the weak area from the analysis of the mock test. If you do the mock test, you have to identify which area you are a bit weaker. For example, for my case, I am a bit weaker in data analysis. So at that time, I need to focus more on data analysis. Apply focused practice for more topic. Example, difficult topics you have to identify. Then complex DA charts. If you found those topics, you try to focus those specific topics separately. So this is a third step you need to take up initiative. Fourth one is simulate exam conditions. Take full length mock test, that means 2 hours you have to sit in a closed room under the timed condition. Strategically skip the economic and business section after 10-12 minutes, because you have to score, you have to write it fastly, because that one considered for computing the percentage. Prioritize for other sections. Correct? Then review and optimize. Analyze the mistakes to understand the pattern. Avoid the negative marking, because that will hamper your positive marks. Then improve the time allocation. Faster and easier section. Identify the questions which are available in a easy fashion. Try to solve it fast, especially mathematical skills. And watch tricky ones. Okay. So don't invest more time for the tougher questions. There are tougher and tougher questions will be available, but don't invest more time. Step number six, revision and final polish. Last 1 to 2 weeks, you have to revise the formula, vocabulary, flashcard preparation, reasoning the shortcut, everything you have to do with it. Then practice 1 to 2 full mock test per week. There are so many websites they are going to give the mock test freely. I'll suggest you some website at the end of this video. Even entire preparation strategy, you can have an observation. Foundation, learn key concept from the top books and resources. You should have done it early, not no need to keep at the last moment. Past papers, solve the previous year question papers by referring some good websites. Focus practice, drill topics you are weak at. Mock examination, you have to conduct full length 2 hours test and identify the weaker area. Analysis, tuning, and identify the error trends, refine speed, avoid the careless mistakes. Those things you have to take care. If you do some mock test, you will come to know. Final revision is mandatory, preparation of flashcards. I'll do the flashcards, don't worry. Shortcuts and final mock test and time management. These are the summary of the strategic preparation of math examination. So tips for the higher percentage, accuracy over the speed, negative marking, penalize wrong answers. So don't invite any negative marks. Skip the doubtful one. Then weighted practice and focus for score impact sections more, especially language, reasoning, maths, data. And a short GK burst. Brush up the current affairs, but don't exceed 10 to 15 minutes on GK because that won't consider for the percentile computation. Strategy matters. Start with the sections you are strong in and build a confidence for scoring momentum. So at the beginning, you should have a very good spirit. Otherwise, it will be difficult. Starting itself, if you are not able to crack, your confidence level will come down. So avoid such kind of situations. Consistent mocks, weekly full test keep you performance ready. Every week at least you have to do one mock test. Probably Sunday. Sunday you can plan for. You'll be getting more time. You don't have any no need to go to office, or those who are studying no need to go to colleges. So you'll be a bit free Sunday. So plan Sunday for doing the mock test. There are so many websites available. I'll let you know the websites and I'll make a separate video for those particular websites that will be helpful for competitive examination. So why it works for every graduates, cover all the section like evenly while letting you prioritize for percentile. Based on the repeated topics and real-time examination structure, they made like this. Make use of previous year papers, pattern recognition. Definitely you will understand if you have a glance on the previous year question paper. Focus on the simple, repeatable routine. Based upon that concept only, we have suggested some important topic. Otherwise, where we will come to know? Correct. Focus a simple, repeatable routine, scalable across the discipline. So mathematical skills like for commerce, science, and arts, arts grades alike. Because all mathematics are fundamental mathematics only. They never ask about engineering mathematics. Only fundamental mathematics they are asking. So they are going to justice for all the departments because MBA. For MBA, any graduates can do the MBA. Any graduate can pursue the MBA. That's what this management aptitude test that is merely focusing for all the domains of the people. It's not like giving any partiality like it is applicable only for the science people, it's applicable only for commerce people, not like that. It is equally justifying to all the department students. Like a final takeaway from the session is follow how to prepare a structured passing package, understand the pattern and scoring, learn high yield topics with very clarity, and even like a drill with the previous year papers. And I already suggested to refer the previous year papers. Use mock test for your fine tuning, balance sheet with the accuracy, which area you need to focus. Those things you might have received from this presentation. So if you have any queries related to math examination preparation, do let me know. I request you to share with all the stakeholders, especially those who are in the final years and those who are seeking for MBA admission. I request you to go through it because it's one of the examination which is the score is acceptable throughout India. So kindly take care of your good score. So as you have a very good score, definitely there are chances of getting good MBA colleges, good management schools, because admission in management school is very important. You should get an admission in very good management school. Then only you will be getting a suitable support for the placements. Otherwise, it's too difficult. And wherever you go, the work environment should be very good. So if you get a good, it's in very good universities, of course, your level also will be improved. Suppose if you get a business school with a low quality, your entire like a skill goes down instead of ramping up. So kindly like this video. Also share the video those who are preparing for math examination and similar kind of examination. I request you to give your valuable comment for the improvement. Happy learning. I wish you all the very best. Do your level best. Apply all the strategy. I think once you clear the math examination, do let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Happy learning. Wish you all.